Hello, Matt here with your housing market update for the week. So home sales volume is going to end about the same in July as we saw in June. Looks like we're tracking for around 2,100 total single family sales, which is the same as we had in June. Again, down about 400 sales from both May and April, but it is really hot outside. Of course, rates and pricing are putting a little bit of pressure on affordability, of course. And then also school is starting sooner this year. Seems like it keeps moving up every year, but I think that definitely impacted transaction activity. Home prices month to date is at $480,000. If we end the month at that number, it'll be another $5,000 increase month over month, which is a little bit more than 1%. So the market is still really strong as far as home prices are concerned. Something I'm going to share with you below is a link for migration and affordability. Just something interesting that I read that I'll share with you is migration factors are being highly influenced right now by two things. Of course, affordability. A lot of folks are now looking for housing, lower housing prices, cost of living. That's highly influencing where they move to these days. Where for years we had these big booms in markets like Vegas and Phoenix and Florida, which was maybe weather-based or amenities and things like this. Right now, there's a lot of families making decisions simply based on cost of living. So you're seeing certain states that you wouldn't have thought would be on that, like Alabama, South Dakota, New Mexico, or some of the states leading the country for migration because of the affordability. The Carolinas are popular as well. So very interesting. I'll share some information below. And the other factor that plays into housing decisions is also work from home. Did you know that 41% of people now either work from home remote, which I think is about 13 or 14%, or have like a hybrid role where they are maybe in the office 2 or 3 days a week and work from home the rest of the time. So 59% of the country, I think it is, still has your traditional role where they go into the office every day. So that definitely frees up some opportunities for people to maybe live somewhere a little bit further away from their office. Maybe not out of city, but definitely they don't need to be as close if they're not commuting every single day. So I'll share that with you below. Very interesting information. New homes, just a quick shout out to real estate agents, period. Like, we just had a situation a few days ago that a great client of ours, a sweet family we're helping, purchase a new home. And guys, not that I'm not already passionate about this, of course I am, but just so reminded of why you need representation if you buy new construction. The builder is not representing you. They have the builder's best interest at heart. There were some things that were done and said over the last couple days between the mortgage lender that the builder uses, the actual builder representative themselves. I was absolutely floored at some of the comments that were made, that if our client didn't have us to look out for them and poke holes in the story and all these types of things, it's just scary what could happen to folks out there right now. So more than ever, who you work with matters. I know I say that. There's changing times out there right now with all this media around these commission changes, and you need to understand what's happening and how this affects you, and a team that's on top of it and knows exactly how to make this clear to where you can feel comfortable with it and understand it to move forward. So just a quick update on that. So August 17th, again, is when the big changes go into effect that we've been talking about. But July 31st, we're actually 6 days away from a pretty major change where our MLS will no longer show buyer broker representation commission. So if you are house shopping and you have an agent helping you purchase a home, as you should, if we pull up a home for you on August 1st and go look at 123 Banana Street on the MLS for you, it will not show us on that website if there's buyer compensation for us or not. So then we'll have to go through some other mediums to figure out if they're offering compensation. But the good news is every contract moving forward here, starting in a couple weeks, buyers, brokers will be able to negotiate their compensation as part of your offer as a buyer. So just like you're asking for concessions and sales price and different earnest money amounts and closing dates and all the different things, one more negotiable item is going to be how much will that seller pay towards your buyer's brokerage compensation. That way it minimizes any delta out of pocket for you, the buyer. So much more we talk about there. It's already a long video, I apologize, but check out the article below about migration and affordability. It's very interesting. And reach out to us anytime. We love hearing from you. Hope everybody has a great week. See ya.